Hello, welcome everybody. My name's Greg Liakis. I'm the director of Vinfen's Gateway Arts, and we're here on a very special day to celebrate our new home. So I'm going to share some remarks, and then I'm going to introduce our special guest. And then you'll hear from a couple of other folks, and then we'll bring up the ribbon, cut the ribbon, and get you all out of the heat. And do a picture upstairs. All right. So, the artist, the studio, the community, the alchemy out of which art emerges. This is what today's celebration is about. The planning, the materials, the resources, and the labor. Oh, the labor. All a means to this end. Hi, Amy. All a means to this end. To create the conditions for every gateway artist to create, to grow, and to thrive. To build studios that are accessible, safe, well-lit, and well-organized. To provide the materials each artist needs to create the widest range of work. To work alongside highly skilled, well-trained staff, and to be part of a larger community of artists and creative entrepreneurs. Many of you who have contributed to making this a reality for nearly 100 individuals today and for thousands more in the years to come. Thank you. But together we have done something bigger, something greater. We have affirmed that art is a uniquely powerful tool for sharing what it means to be human across divisions of time, place, and station. We have reaffirmed that disability need not be an obstacle to a rich creative life, nor a barrier to a successful artistic career. July happens to be Disability Pride Month, so please allow me to share some final thoughts as an ally of this community. I am proud to be part of a team of professionals at Gateway and Vinfen who are committed to transforming lives through art. I am proud to work in a town like Brookline that values and supports that mission. I am proud to live in a commonwealth. I gotta look at my notes still. I am proud to live in a commonwealth whose leaders refuse to abandon our collective commitment to social justice and equity. And I am proud to be part of a community of supporters whose generosity fuels and sustains that mission. Thank you to the Gateway Arts Advisory Committee especially. But most of all, I am proud to stand alongside Gateway artists whose imagination, creative vision, and commitment allow me and so many others to see the world and our place in it with new eyes each day. So, all right, my job now is to introduce the elected leader to my left. Many of you know her. If you don't, she is an extraordinary leader. I've known her a long time. She is an exceedingly strong supporter of disability justice, of the resources that allow programs like Vinfen's and Gateways to do the work that they do. She's a great ambassador for our Commonwealth, and she's also a great supporter of the arts. So it's my pleasure to introduce our Lieutenant Governor, Kim Driscoll.
Thank you, Greg. We have known each other a long time, and I'm so thrilled not only to see you today, but to be able to celebrate the amazing work that the team at Vinfen is undertaking with so many supporters and volunteers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This, to me, feels like balm for the soul today, and a real opportunity to celebrate so much goodness an investment in a building that's going to continue to support a thriving community. So I want to congratulate and say thank you to the Brookline town officials who are here for the work they're doing to continue to be a welcoming and inclusive place, to support this opportunity to partner with the artists who are here as part of the business community, part of our creative economy, part of the work we're doing. And I really want to thank all of the volunteers and supporters who helped make this a reality. I haven't even been inside yet, and the energy is amazing. The energy from the artists who will use this space to create immeasurable ways for us to connect with each other, from the talent that I can already see from pairing in that is happening and occurring in this building on a daily basis, and to live in a commonwealth that celebrates and uplifts and finds ways to make places like this come together. It's pretty special, and that's why today I would not rather be anyplace else than on this very hot sidewalk with a cool air coming out to celebrate and uplift the artists who are doing amazing work every single day. Art can be courageous. Art can be the ultimate connector. Art can be healing. And in our Commonwealth, we want to make room at the table for everyone. Or in this place, it's not a seat at the table, it might be a studio at the table, to celebrate and support talent, work, connectiveness, and our shared interest in something that is so beautiful. For me, art is not a nicety or an extra, it's integral to the quality of life. And I think it is for many of the talented artists who will use this space. So congratulations to Vinfen, to all of the supporters of this amazing space, and most assuredly to our talented artists for the work they're going to produce, the connections they're going to make, the healing that's going to happen, and the ability for us to be able to enjoy it and take in their talent. Congratulations.
I want to start just a little bit off topic by helping folks understand how much Lieutenant Governor Driscoll has been a friend to Brookline. And we were in a spot a year ago where Brookline, in building the Pierce School around the corner, wanted to build geothermal across the street in the park. And for reasons I don't want to bore you with, that required an act of the legislature with a 2/3 vote and a signature of the governor. We didn't have enough time to do it according to the procedures laid out. And that's the magic of having a lieutenant governor who gets it, who rolls up her sleeves, who knows how cities and towns work, and knows how to get from here to there the right way to solve the right problem. We would not have been able to build geothermal wells at the Pierce School were it not specifically for this Lieutenant Governor, Kim Driscoll, and I will always be incredibly grateful for the work he did helping us make that happen. I'm Tommy Vitolo. I am the state rep in this part of the world, and it really is an honor and a privilege. I want to talk a little bit about difficult times. In difficult times, it's easy to shirk our collective responsibility to each other and to humanity. We have a president who openly mocks the disabled. We have a Congress who just cut support for those most in need. We live in a world where we spend more and more of our time with our headphones on, focused only on the small screen in front of us. Now, more than ever, it's the time for collectively responding to those in need and for broadening and deepening our understanding of each other through the arts. Celebrating humanity is about recognizing and appreciating the shared qualities of all humans, celebrating human diversity, striving for unity and understanding, embracing human imperfections and vulnerabilities, acknowledging capacity for growth and positive change, actively working toward a more just and compassionate world where human dignity and well-being are prioritized. Is there anybody out there celebrating humanity more than the Gateway Arts artists and staff? When times are stressful, chaotic, even dangerous. It's easy for all of us to retreat, to stop helping our neighbors, and to jettison the arts. It's easy for all of us to stop celebrating humanity. But here, in this incredible studio, Gateway Arts will be celebrating humanity with artists and staff who remind us what the very best of humanity is all about. Thank you. And thanks. Can I get all of the Gateway Arts artists, all of the Gateway Arts artists, just raise your hand. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Now, can I get everybody else out here who is an artist, a musician, a sculptor, to also raise your hand? Look at that. Right? We are together, the artists representing humanity, together. I'm now delighted, really honored, to introduce Kim Schellenberger.
Very much represented. Good morning, everyone. It's so great to be here representing Vinfen at this important event and this important milestone. I stand here before you with my I Love Medicaid bracelet on. Important positive results. Since 1978, Vinfen has been the nonprofit home for Gateway Arts. If you're not familiar with Vinfen, we provide housing, clinical and community support, employment services to people with disabilities and people with mental health challenges here in Brookline, in Boston, and in many communities across eastern Massachusetts. And Gateway is a very unique and important part of that continuum of services, both transforming lives through art and creative expression. So I want to really mark that this is such an important milestone in Gateway's 50+ history. And I want to join Greg in thanking so many staff who really made this project possible. From many of the Gateway program leaders who are here today, to our finance team, to our real estate department, it was truly a team effort. And I especially want to thank Greg, who really had the vision for a more accessible, welcoming, bigger Gateway Arts, and he really led the way and made it happen. So thank you to Greg. And finally, on behalf of Vinfen, I want to thank Lieutenant Governor Driscoll, I want to thank Representative Vitolo, and I want to thank Commissioner Peterson, who I'm about to turn over, invite up. So welcome, Commissioner of Department of Developmental Services, Peterson. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim. I'm so excited to be here today, and I can see now what the Lieutenant Governor was talking about. This is the spot to stand.
Yeah.
When I talked with Greg yesterday, he was concerned about the rain holding off, and I thought, well, it's not a Saturday, so in the Boston area, we should be fine. Don't worry about it. So as Kim said, I'm the new commissioner of the Department of Developmental Services. I've only been in this official role for a couple of months. The work that we do is incredibly important, and it relies on partnerships like this. And a day like today really is just such a beautiful representation of some of the best of what we do. I'm really happy to be here with the Lieutenant Governor, with Rep. Driscoll and leadership from Vinfen and the Brookline local community. At DDS, our primary mission is to enhance opportunities for individuals with developmental disabilities to become fully engaged members of their communities. And I can't think of a better example of community engagement than this expansion of Riverside's Gateway Art Program. Providing fully accessible, creative space, along with the support required to fully tap into one's unique talents and gifts, and then to use that opportunity and the space as a springboard to meaningful employment is really what community engagement is all about. I grew up surrounded by art. I was lucky enough to be raised by two artists, My mother, I think, has dabbled in every medium possible. She just participated in an art show last weekend. My father was a painter and a photographer. He passed away 25 years ago, but all of his art still allows us to access his talents, his heart, and his perspective. And his work hangs in all of our homes and is a reminder for us of him to this day. Because art endures. It can act as a powerful unifier. It fosters empathy and community identity. And through art, diverse perspectives can be explored. This allows us to transcend our differences and find common ground. At times like these, when things feel so divided and uncertain, we need those unifying forces more than ever. This new facility will expand upon Gateway Art's already wonderful studios, make spaces more accessible to folks with a wide range of varying abilities, and allow them to serve about 100 artists. Larger gallery spaces will be available for exhibitions and public programs, which will provide opportunities for this community to engage with the artists and to support their work. I want to thank Vinfen, especially Greg Liakos from Gateway's Arts Director, as well as applauding Riverside Properties for their partnership. Our success is really grounded in partnerships and when we all work together to fulfill an opportunity that will be better for all of us. So I just want to thank you again for allowing me to be here today. Thank you for providing space for the community to come together. Thank you to the artists for sharing their vision, their talents, and their perspective with all of us. And thank you for inviting me to be here today. Thanks very much.
Black men, we stand tall, we lead, we protect, we show up for our families, our communities, our people. But when it comes to our own health, too many of us stay quiet. And that silence, it's costing lives. Here's the truth. African American men are twice as likely to die from prostate cancer. Twice. But listen, when caught early, it's 98% treatable. That means getting checked isn't just about you. It's about being there for the ones who need you most. Fellas, if you're 45 or older or have a family history, it's time. The exam is fast, simple, and it could save your life. Strength isn't just in what we do, it's in the choices we make. Don't wait. Take control of your health today.
Breast cancer affects millions of women in the United States as the second leading cause of cancer-related deaths. Black women are especially at risk of developing and dying from breast cancer compared to women of other races. Early detection can improve treatment outcomes and save lives. Mammograms are a powerful tool in the detection and fight against breast cancer. A mammogram is a quick X-ray that can identify abnormalities in the breasts long before they can be physically felt. Every woman aged 40 years and older is entitled to a free mammogram under the Affordable Care Act every year. Make mammograms a priority in your healthcare routine. It's a small step that can have a huge impact on your health. Let's work together to empower women.
We've all been there, running late, feeling the pressure, but at what cost? Speeding contributes to nearly 1/3 of all fatal car crashes. Every 10 miles per hour over the speed limit doubles your risk of a fatal crash. Speeding isn't just risky, it's deadly. It reduces your reaction time and magnifies the impact of every collision. Families are forever changed by one bad decision. One moment of speeding can mean a lifetime of regret. The faster you go, the longer it takes to stop. At high speeds, every second counts and can cost lives. Respecting speed limits saves time, money, and lives. Reckless speeding can cost you tickets, insurance hikes, jail time, or worse. Speeding doesn't just endanger you, it endangers everyone around you. Speed limits aren't a suggestion, they save lives, yours and others. Slow down. Arrive alive. Every day, school buses safely transport our children, but only if drivers follow the law. Flashing lights and a stop sign on a bus mean you must stop. Passing a school bus in this situation isn't just illegal, it's dangerous. Children's lives are at risk when drivers ignore this signal. Protect them by stopping, no exceptions. Failure to stop has serious consequences. Do your part for safety and your community. Flashing red lights on a school bus mean you must stop immediately. It's the law. It's about safety. It's about lives.